All right, today we got a big ass install, screen upgrade, brought to you by Shroot Farms. Today's video will be powered by our classic margaritas. Been pretty much our go-to. We've got a whole bunch of shit we're putting in here. No directions. I've seen some shit online. We've got all these. I'm sure it's just plug and play, looping things back, and at the end of the day we should have this big old beast in there. I got the 10 because 12 seemed obnoxious. I'm not trying to compensate that much. She's still on the ground, still looking good, still stoked. Yeah, we'll be right back and we'll get right into this. All right, so to start, we're gonna start with the vents. Vents are coming out first. We've got our plastic kind of trim tools, I guess, to get these things going. Then after that, we're gonna pop the bottom out, and we'll kind of keep you posted as we go. We're getting rid of this old screen that ain't that bad. It's just everything's dated, and we want some new in this bitch. Put that back. All right, so yeah, this is where we're at right now. We just kind of jam them in the sides and push out lightly. And now we're gonna pull this sucker out, or fucking muscle that bitch out of there. Oh, fuck, what do we got back here? We got a couple clips we gotta unplug.
I'm not gonna do that on video because they're not gonna come right out, but yeah, this guy. And I think there's one back here too.
Yeah, one right back there. So we're gonna unplug those two and show you what's next. So on the 2011 pre-facelift, we've got 3 plugs: traction control, air vents, and
traction control button here.
Boom.
This guy.
Bam.
And then this guy right here.
Boom.
For the 2011 screen.
Our screen keeps closing, dude. It gets pissed. So since she's completely dead, good morning.
Working with time.
Yeah, we're on a crunch, motherfucker. Next, you're gonna take a T20. You're gonna hit these screws. 1, 2, and then the rest we're gonna slide out after that, and we'll touch base in a sec. Next, we got some tabs in here. See them lifting that up. Boom. And then over here.
That one's already up, I think.
Yep.
Dope.
So those are the tabs that we're gonna have to get up and out of the way so we can start moving this thing around.
Yuck. Make sure your tabs are up all the way, or else it won't be able to come out. And then just kind of pull forward and up, and this guy should come out.
Boom. There we go. She is out. So we just detached everything, saved us some space. We got a bunch of wires in here. They only go to one location, so it's pretty easy. But with this, you got this arm, snaps into place. It's kind of a itch to get out, but you just snap it super aggressive and feel like you're gonna break it, but you won't. So there we go.
Dang, dude.
2 T20s, boom, boom, right there. Then you just kind of wiggle her up, and there she goes. We got a couple connects, but
a couple connectors on this guy.
That is it.
Noise. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That's pretty easy.
It's just a bit of a pussy.
So on this connector, just make sure this latch is out all the way to line up with the pins inside, and then you lock it down. All right, so we have a little fiber optic cable here, this orange one. There's a clip up top, hard to see. Just used a 90-degree pick to get the clip up, and then pulled it out. That's gonna go into the new connector from this pigtail harness that they give you. It's gonna go into the head unit here. So we're about to do that. All right, so now feeding this pigtail through here, up behind the vents. That white connector goes to the screen. I'm gonna keep pulling it up and then get all the wires back up here for the screen, and then we'll go from there. All right, a little bit of a mess, but ran the pigtail for the screen behind these, like I said in the last clip. Didn't even use a zip tie with tape on it to get it up there. It went up pretty easy behind the vents. Came up, fished all the other wires out with it. I think we're gonna plug in the screen now, but we'll go from here and let you know what we do next.
All right, so for pre-facelift, we're gonna take our display plug and we're gonna put it into our new little silver box, which is gonna help us get where we need to be and kind of
make the video display up top,
make things a little easier for us.
Dang, you know what you're doing.
Damn, I really do.
Take a good look at her.
Yeah, get her into there, and then you just kind of do one of these.
She slides right in.
Slides right in. You gotta use a little force. I just get nervous. There we go.
Nice. We'll go from there.
We've got our camera 12 volt with our VCC 12 volt. Other videos, it's yellow. We're just kind of going with our gut right now and seeing if this will.
Yeah, red to red. We don't got a yellow wire on our kit, so
we're just gonna kind of go with that. Boom. So we got our little flash box right there with the green one. This is gonna go into this one right here. Boom, boom. Done.
Kind of confusing on other videos, but this is the box for the screen, where you put your 12 volt to the 12 volt camera, and then you got your LVDS out to your pigtail LVDS in, and you have a little pigtail with all these guys on there too.
Boom, boom.
All right, so we're working on feeding this USB wire through here. So if you just run it through the bottom right section down here. Oh, we need some light. So we just ran it down the bottom right section. A lot of people use zip ties. Let me see the light. What we did, there was two T20 screws on this little plastic panel here. I just took those out and it dropped right down. Made it super easy to run the wire out. And then we'll probably tuck it underneath this trim piece right here and put those screws back in, and it'll look mint.
Needs to be, we're gonna feed our two cords kind of through our mounting plate, and which we got right here. We're gonna start getting everything tidied up.
We got the video display box tucked way back in there. If it rattles, then we'll deal with that later. Maybe wrap it in some tape or something. Kind of just got everything sorted, and we'll install this and show you how we have it.
3 power cords.
All right, so we got the one smaller cord to the left side there. We got the screen power cord to the right, and then we brought our USB changeover cord through, which also has a plug on the screen. Okay, so got everything plugged in. Small connector there, big screen connector there. Got the USB connected on this. We're not running any of the 4G or GPS connectors on there because we're just going to use our Apple CarPlay to help us out on that. Now we're going to screw the screen on and see how that goes.
Dude, we gotta fucking get back. Well, so we got ourselves a fucking brand new battery. It was only $365, you know.
Cheap, dude. It's cheap.
It's that new, dude. But so we got ourselves some power. So we got our test light going, and we kind of started thinking, what'd we do wrong?
Well, to give you some context here, we couldn't get our old screen, because you're supposed to have your stock screen up on this unit here. We could not, we had no signal here. So we had to chase down the little rabbit hole where we were like, yeah, red goes to red. But we didn't have, we had it on camera 12 volt over here to our 12 volt constant power to our little inverter here. And nope, none of these actually have power, is what we found. But our DVR power has a constant 12.
Which, thinking about it
Or
now,
at least when the key's on. So,
DVR would make a ton of sense.
yeah.
So, but we, you know, we were fueled by our margaritas that day, so we kind of came back with another attitude. Instead of margaritas, we took a few shots and we're feeling pretty proactive.
But now we're back online here, as you can see. Hold on.
Fucking tap it.
Dude, oh, it's because I have another finger on there.
Don't have two fingers on it at once, but there we go. There's our stock screen. Super stoked, and now we're gonna start fucking with our hotspot and Apple CarPlay. After, of course, we get everything fucking put in there. Before we take you on that other route, of course, gonna pull up the settings and get you to where you need to be to choose your screen.
So when you first get this screen, you plug everything in the right way. You'll go to this, you won't have anything on the screen. So to get your factory screen on there, you go to settings. This took a few emails to get this info. Go to factory. The code is 190627. Enter. Then you can kind of change your factory settings and whatnot. Go down to car display and you find which NTG you have. This is a 2011 C63. We didn't have a 2011 year on there, so we used the, we knew it was an NTG 4.0. So we used the 08 to 10 model, and then it worked for us. If you don't like how stretched out the screen is, I don't think it's a big deal. You can go to half screen here and it's not as distorted. But yeah, that's how you get in there.
And then from there, you just click home. And then to your NTG. Boom. There it is. Fucking stoked. So, what else are we missing? Nothing. Well, there you have it. She's all wired in. We're going to do a little more fine tuning, get our Apple CarPlay. But, that is the stock screen, which is what we wanted. And we're pretty overall fucking stoked. Getting those wires in was a bitch. If you got a friend with you, technically passenger seat is the place to be, but he jammed those in there. We got her all mounted. Don't forget to get the hooks on either side of this unit up and where they need to be, and then everything will seat quite nicely. So that's what we got for you today, doggies. Yep.